Dang! Whoa! Tremor landing in Moab, Utah, baby! Let's go! What's going on, everybody? We just left the house. We got a way later start than we had planned, but we are now running through town to get water, and we are headed to Moab. We got a 12-hour drive. Probably not going to do it all today just because I needed to do laundry this morning and it messed up the whole plan. But anyways, we will be working our way that way shortly, and when we do, it's going to be a really good time. We're about 30 miles from Casper, Wyoming, and it's kind of starting to snow. Hey, I figured I'd do an update. So, been driving for, I don't know, 6-7-ish hours. We're currently between, we just got into Colorado. We're currently in between Bragg, Wyoming, and Craig, Colorado, I believe. We're on our way to Grand Junction still. It's been kind of just a lot of road driving, kind of boring. I've never been this way before, so it's kind of cool to see the terrain that's out here. I wish I could go kind of drive through some of it, but we're on a timeline for today. So plan is get to Grand Junction, go to a store, get some food and some things I forgot, and then head up just slightly out of town. Probably gonna hit like some BLM or a trail or two if we can find it. Just camp there for the night, make some dinner. Yeah, it's been boring. I refrained from just sitting here talking the whole time because I feel like I muddy down a lot of the beginnings of videos with a lot of talking. But it just kind of is what it is right now. Once I get there to like tonight and tomorrow, it should be a lot more interesting. Moab's only like another hour and 40 minutes from where I'm staying, so should have some sweet footage or at least some cool trails to go on. I don't know anything about the place. Kind of confused on how you go about going into the place, but like all the trails and stuff, I think you just kind of like a free-for-all. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but anyways, yeah, figured I'd just make a quick update for day one. Like I said, kind of boring, a lot of driving, but as you can see in the footage leading up to this, it's been a lot of just driving through different areas, so stick around. What's going on, everybody? We're at a camping spot out here and just southwest of Grand Junction out there. Just kind of made a burger. It's on the phone with one of my buddies who's from here, just kind of getting some information about the potential predators in the area. My perimeter checks, haven't really seen any eyes looking at me or nothing, so I think I'm all right, but yeah, just made some hamburgers, had to go to the store, buy some groceries. Gonna get bed set up and go to bed, and then head out to Moab in the morning. Stick around. About a little after 7, just got up. It's a little chilly, about 43 degrees. Gonna get out and start making some breakfast. I figured now would be a good time to kind of go over camp. Grand Junction is that way. We are a few miles down Highway 141, headed towards Gateway. And we're kind of up on a trail. I don't know. It's right there. I can't pronounce it. That trail. But got the mat tracks set up as leveling blocks. Cabbed up in the sleeper last night, or the soft topper last night. Got breakfast cooking right now, doing breakfast burrito, coffee. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. A little chilly, a little uncomfortable for a while. Woke up, had a big old spider on the inside. So that was a good thing to wake up to. But yeah, this is the area. I think there's a cliff over there. I might go check out when I'm done eating. But then we're gonna go back down this road, back to the highway, and then head that way, which I believe is west, towards Gateway, which is gonna head us through a trail to Moab. We got camp all picked up. Just gotta pull our leveling blocks, hit the road. Before we leave, just wanted to check out what's over here. Whole bunch of weird trees. I'm sure they have a name. I don't know what they are. They're not pine trees. That's all I'm used to ever seeing. But yeah, pretty cool views. I didn't realize we were that close. Maybe I would have tried to get over here and camp for the night. But anyways, let the journey continue. So coming in last night, I had no idea I was in this area. It was just dark. I just saw a little tiny trail, but man, it's like a pretty big valley. Just, yeah, this is cool. Never would have guessed I was up this high. I mean, I knew I was up, but not this high. Phew! Look at that. This is what I came to see. We're crossing the John Brown Canyon to some other Lamon something, which will eventually take us to Moab. And this is pretty cool so far. A lot of cow poop on the road, so there's gonna be a lot of cow poop everywhere. But yeah, it says it's 56 miles, I think, total. So it should take probably 2 hours going 25, 30 miles an hour, I'd guess. But I will update as we go. Moab, that way. We're in Utah now, just driving on some trails. Trying to show the app. Using Onyx off-road to kind of navigate myself, but some cool mountains out there in the distance. Roads are pretty rutted, but it's not that bad. Had to air down before I started all this just because it was a little bouncy. But yeah, just cruising along. This is cool. Way different landscape than what I'm used to. This is awesome. While I was in Moab, I met up with an old buddy of mine, and he reminded me that Four Corners wasn't too far away. So we are now headed that way, and then from there we're gonna head over to the Grand Canyon. I was having reflections of my past when I drove by all these pump jacks, so I figured it'd be a good time to stop and stretch the legs. There's a ton of these little guys out here not doing anything. Well, Four Corners was closed, so we're just headed straight to the Grand Canyon now. That's probably where we're going to stay for tonight, and then finish out our drive to California tomorrow with leisure. Finally found a place to stop for the night. It's day use only, so I'm going to be sleeping in the truck just so it doesn't look like I'm camping. But we're at the Grand Canyon. Tomorrow we're going to actually go out and explore a little bit before we have to head out, but it took forever just driving around trying to find a place to stop for the night. Currently driving through Arizona, kind of almost to Nevada, and I can't decide what I want to do right now. I think we're just gonna go straight to CJC right now to figure out where they're at, and then backtrack a little bit, maybe to like Joshua Tree or something, and camp there for the night. But a lot of the places I wanted to camp are kind of like a few hours further away than I wanted them to be for having to be back at CJC tomorrow. So just kind of driving, and was thinking about stopping in Vegas today, but like SEMA's going on and all that, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to stop, but now I kind of want to get this side figured out. But we'll probably be coming back through Vegas in a day or so, so we'll be there anyways. But these views are just awesome though, just massive wide open spaces. Hey, so we just got into California. Trying to decide on where to go, what to do. Kind of indifferent right now. We're trying to stay relatively close to where we got to be tomorrow, but we don't really want to stay that close because I'm worried about being in California and so close to Los Angeles. I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid, but I feel like everybody's gonna rob me or shoot me or steal my stuff or my truck, or so I'm uneasy about everything. But maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But so we're gonna try to go in, scope it out a little bit, and then figure out what we're gonna do for the rest of the night from there. We're in the Mojave Desert, I think, right now. I've never been here. It's kind of cool looking. I just imagine sleeping out there and getting a truck topper full of tarantulas and scorpions. I just think everything in California is going to kill me, or arrest me, or rob me. So, but I just figured I'd take a minute to kind of give some exposition about the whole trip. Kind of been fast paced. Met up with some people in Moab. Yeah, so went to Moab. Didn't really do a whole lot of like trails, but I didn't really have a plan to do that anyways. I just kind of wanted to go there, and we did drive through probably like the main drag or wherever everybody takes their rock buggies and stuff. Just neither one of us were really prepared to spend the whole day out there, so we just kind of took it in as a tourist kind of thing. Walked around downtown, looked at some shops. But yeah, it was kind of fun. So far it's been a pretty fun trip, just kind of doing whatever I want. And the reason for that is in the last few years of my life, I worked in Alaska, which gave me a lot of time off. And when I had time off, I ended up hauling equipment and vehicles and stuff for people. So I kind of got out and about, saw the country, went to a ton of states. I mean, probably for the last 6 years collectively, 7 years collectively, I've driven to Baltimore and stuff like that. I've driven to a lot of states, spent a lot of time just kind of hauling stuff on highways, and never really got to stop and enjoy anything because everything was such like a tight deadline, or you're worried about max fuel economy for fuel prices and stuff like that. And so over the last 8 months or whatever it was, especially since I got the truck, the Tremor, I kind of just wanted to make it into an adventure rig. And so far it's pretty much proven to be that. I haven't really challenged it too much, I feel, but then again, I don't really need to, I guess. I haven't really gone anywhere where I needed to just full on eat the hell out of it. The whole time that I was traveling and whatnot, I just wanted to kind of enjoy the trip some more. So hence now I have the truck, and I made this trip to kind of go see all these spots that I've never been to and stay in the campgrounds or stay wherever I need to, just to kind of make it happen. And I have a not a guess, like a nationwide gym membership, so I can stop at those and shower, which I have done so far and worked out. Cooking wise, I haven't really given myself a lot of time to stop and cook other than like breakfast and dinner. Just time again. After tomorrow, I won't really be on a schedule, so we'll really see where we end up, what we do. Just trying to get all my ducks in a row for tomorrow. But so yeah, I've driven a lot, seen a lot of the country, and never really had a chance to bring it all in per se. So that's what this trip's all about. And hopefully I can let you live that one word, vicarious through me, I suppose. I don't know if you guys watch any of those urban camping, stealth camping videos. That's pretty much what I had to do last night off of a pretty busy road. Just it's some sketchy part of outside of Los Angeles. I don't recommend this. It was kind of a nerve-wracking all night, but we made it. We're actually just like a block from CJC off-road, but we have to go kill some time. I don't think they open till... I don't have to be back here for an hour. I didn't get a chance to really give much detail about where I was going last night, just because it was... I spent 3 hours driving around, like, the beach, Long Beach, Laguna Beach. I mean, I was all over this area. I got in some pretty bad parts of town as well, but I burned, for spending almost $5 a gallon for diesel, I burnt way too much just trying to find a place to stay. And then ironically, I ended up staying like a block from where I needed to be. So it wasn't ideal, but after this, we're getting the hell out of here. So just figured I'd make an update because I thought it was kind of funny.